Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. I am Grace. I'm a stay-at-home, work-from-home mom of 4, and I like to film myself doing projects and cleaning my house and then put it on the internet for you to see and hopefully give you some cleaning motivation and some motivation to get things done around the house. I know it definitely motivates me to do these projects. So today I am going to be painting my younger daughter's room. I'm actually kind of sad about it because I really did like the color that was up before. It's kind of like a Tiffany blue. It's hard to see on camera, but it was just a really pretty color. But she has been begging me for about a year to paint the room pink. So that's what we're doing today. I'm also just going to be cutting as many corners as possible in this process so that I can get this room painted while my daughter is at school, because I know that once she comes home she's going to want to come in here and I really want to get it done before that. So I'm not cleaning her room before I start painting. I'm not covering all the furniture or anything like that. I'm literally just going to push everything to one side of the room and I'm going to paint this side, and then as soon as that side is dry I'm going to push everything back to the against that wall and then do the other side. I've painted tons of rooms in my lifetime, including like every room in this house when we moved in, and I have a method that's really fast. I can usually paint a little room in like an hour or two by myself. My method is just, I don't use any kind of tape. I just cut in by hand, and I've just gotten used to doing that, and I find that it's just so much faster, and a lot of times I get a cleaner line anyway, because sometimes with the tape it like bleeds through. So I just cut everything in first, and then my other trick is that I always use a pole on my roller. So if you have seen other people paint on YouTube, I just see so many people using rollers to paint without an extension pole, and it's like, it drives me crazy because it's so much easier to use a pole. I just, like, when I see people painting, it hurts my back watching them because it's just so much easier to have the big stick. And you'll see in a minute when I start rolling this side of the room how fast you can do an entire wall if you have an extension pole.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how that this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good girl. Show me something. Give me more than one thing. I need more than less than I do. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. I can't help how that this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's to me. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. We've been dancing all night long, right here with you way too long. Don't want nothing here or now, but I'm done waiting, done wasting my time.
Once I got that side done, I just pushed all the furniture back against that wall, and now I'm just going to sweep up all of this random stuff and put everything away and tidy up the room, and then I'll work on the next part of the room.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Oh, I miss you. Oh, I miss you. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Miss you. Miss you.
Finally, because I didn't cover the floor, I did end up with a few tiny little drops of paint that just sprayed off of the roller when I was painting, and I didn't worry about it too much because I knew that this would come up really easily. I just waited for the little drops to dry, and then when everything was totally dry, I just went back and popped them off the floor with my fingernail, and it only took a second, and it was actually much faster than covering the floor, taping everything off.
You got that something, baby, that I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about, loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love.
Now moving on to the kitchen. It is a disaster. This is real life, people. This is not a drill. This is the way my kitchen gets after any sort of break from cleaning it daily. You can see that there's just stuff everywhere and toys and food, and it just gets this way with kids. This is what happens when you have 3 kids. I can't imagine what it's going to look like when the baby gets big enough to make his own mess in the kitchen. But for now, I'm going to just work on this area. You can see I moved my couch into this area that used to have like a table and chairs. And here's this cutie pie saying something. Who knows what she's saying, but she's adorable. But I'm going to get started. First, I'm going to get myself a diet Sprite because I am 9 months pregnant when this was filmed, and so I need to stay hydrated and take breaks and all that. So I'm just pouring myself a drink before I get started, and I'm also putting on a playlist of really upbeat music to listen to while I clean.
Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get it soon. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I can't love. I want your love. I need your love. 'Cause I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love. I need your love. 'Cause I'm never gonna get enough. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you.
I'm also just doing a little bit of baby prep and nesting in this video. I have a brand new little breast pump that I need to take all the parts out and get it all rinsed off and cleaned. And then I have a bunch of bottles from previous kids that I wanted to wash. And then I also bought some new bottles, which were these Tommy Tippy brand bottles. And now that the baby is here and we're actually in the process of feeding, I am both breastfeeding and giving formula. I'm doing a little bit of each. And so I will say that I'm not in love with that pump. I think it's maybe Even Flow is the brand, something like that. But the Tommy Tippy bottles are a hit with my baby, and he does not get confused between breastfeeding and the bottles. Like, there's no problem going back and forth. So I would definitely recommend those to anybody who's wanting to nurse but also do some formula. They've worked out really well for us.
Let me tell you about me. Take it down in 1, 2, 3. I don't like my boys too sweet. I don't worry about you. I just worry about me. So you better run, run. You don't know what I need. Take it down in 1, 2, 3. Phone is buzzing up, beep, beep. I don't care about you. I just care about me. So you better run, run. Take your pretty outfit and go. Show yourself right out of my zone. Now before I lose my control. Grass is always greener, you know. So I used to stand in it, fall. Run back home to mama, let's go. Run boy run, run boy run, run boy run away. Run boy run, run boy run, run boy run away. Run boy run, run boy run, run boy run away. Run boy run, run boy run, run boy run away. Run away. Run
I ask you, is there anything sexier than a guy doing the dishes? I think not.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now.
I homeschool my 2 older kids, and that enormous box that you see in the middle of the table is actually all the 6th grade books for my son. And I am so excited to start 6th grade with him. If you didn't know, we do school year round, and so we don't change grades like in September like everybody else. We change grades whenever we're ready, and so he's about ready to move into 6th grade. And I'm so excited because there's so many good books that we're reading this year, both for him and then just read alouds that we're going to read together. And I'm just really excited. It's making me really happy just seeing this box again, and I'm going to unpack it in a minute. And just seeing these stacks of books is just making me so enthusiastic to start this year.
We only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
Now that all these bottles are dry, I'm going to put them back together and make a space in the cabinet for all of these.
I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now.
Now, of course, because I'm 9 months pregnant at the time, I had to stop and make myself a healthy lunch. And this was something I was really craving right at the end of my pregnancy. I ate a ton of vegetables and I really loved salads. And this was just a really simple, easy Greek salad. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm using mini cucumbers and grape tomatoes and just cutting them up. And then I'm going to add some onion and a little bit of feta cheese. And then for like the dressing part, I'm just using a little bit of lemon juice and some salt. And I know a lot of people make this with like olive oil and stuff like that, but I was just craving that really fresh tasting like lemon juice. And then sometimes if I had it on hand, I would add like avocado or like the Kalamata type olives. And then you can see I'm eating some of this salad, and I'm just adding a little bit of rotisserie chicken on the side for some extra protein. But this was like what I ate all the time right at the end of this pregnancy. I just wanted everything super fresh. And as always, the playroom is a disaster. And so I just wanted to come in here and get everything tidied up so that my husband can walk back and forth to his desk. And now I'm just grabbing the stuff out of my bedroom that belongs in my daughter's room. This is actually what remained of our Valentine's Day tree. I have had this tree up since Halloween, and I've just been changing the decor. And so I had it all decorated for Valentine's Day, but some of the decorations were actually Christmas decorations. I just used red and white and left those up, and then added some pink and some hearts and stuff like that. And so I put all the Valentine's stuff away already, and this is just the Christmas stuff. And so I pulled out a bin that's just Christmas, and I'm putting all of that in the Christmas bin.
How you make me feel, I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand. How you make me feel, I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you.
And finally, what would a cleaning video be without laundry? We always have piles of laundry. I try to do a load a day and keep up with it that way, but for some reason the folding and the putting away is just the hardest part for us. And so I always end up with this huge pile. I usually call it Mount Washmore, and I have this huge pile of stuff to put away.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand. How you make me feel, I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand.
That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and If you like this video and you want to see more cleaning motivation videos, please subscribe to my channel and like and comment if you would like to. And I just really appreciate it. Every time someone subscribes, it just gives me a little boost and helps me stay motivated. And I think you can all understand how, you know, this job can be kind of monotonous sometimes, and so any sort of motivation that you can provide for each other, it's just really awesome. So thanks so much. We'll see you next time.